fam, it's Davi here and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this cute bodycon dress with fur sleeve around the details. It's something that I believe I saw either while on Pinterest or scrolling on Facebook. Hey, that's where I get a lot of my inspiration. So I'm going to be showing you how to make this beginner-friendly tutorial, and if this sounds like something you're interested in, stay tuned.
Let's start.
Alright guys, so as far as my materials for this project, I actually went to my local Joann's and I just shopped the remnant section today. Meaning I went to the discounted bin where all the fabric is 50% off because it's only a small amount that you're given, normally under a yard. And I got lucky and found a full yard of fabric of this leopard thick fabric I've been eyeing. So I ended up getting this. And then I had some fur laying around. If you see my bomber jacket tutorial, then this mink, faux mink, looks familiar. So these are the materials that I'm going to be using to make my dress today. As far as what I'm using as a pattern, because I'm a firm believer of using things you have around the house, I'm using this long fitted skirt, pencil skirt. It's stretchy, very important, along with the top that's a little high neck to match. Like a turtleneck crop top. I didn't have a full dress one piece to use, so I mean I can get away with these two pieces. So let's begin. Alright guys, so you are going to need your bust, waist, and hip measurement for this. You're also going to need to know the length of the dress that you want, so you know how long or short that you're comfortable with. So go ahead and take those measurements. You simply need a measuring tape, wrap it around, and bring the ends together to get the numbers you need. So this is my fabric. There is a fold here, and there's two open ends here. For a dress, we cut a dress on a fold. So we're going to have to fold this over again, but I'm all about not wasting any fabric. So, but whatever your widest measurement is on your body, you want to measure, take that measurement, divide it by 2, and starting on the open end of the fabric, measure half that measurement, measure that across. So if your hips are 40, you want to measure 20 across. So you can cut just what you need. So keeping in mind that seam allowance is also needed, I'm going to measure from the opened end of the fabric 19 inches. And since it's stretchy, I know I can get away. So from this measurement, I'm going to cut a straight line down because whatever is extra off to the side, we're going to need it for our sleeve. So now you're left with a piece that's wide enough for your front and another piece underneath wide enough for your back. From here, you're going to fold it over so you can cut the front and the back of your dress. So now you're going to take your shirt, flip it inside out so you can see the seams of what the piece is made of clearly, and then you want to take the center of the shirt and make sure that it's the inside fold. And then you're going to lay it on your fabric, fold of the fabric with the fold of the shirt. And you want to bring it close to the top, but still leaving an inch around it for a seam allowance. I'm now doing the same thing with the skirt. From there, you want to go ahead and cut out this shape, leaving a 1-inch seam allowance. So I now have two pieces for my dress, the front and the back, and I'm going to sew them together. So what you need to do is put the two printed pieces facing each other. Go ahead and lift and transfer. So now the sides that I want exposed are facing each other, and I'm just gonna line everything back up again. Okay, and what you wanna do on your machine is sew from the top of the neck piece all the way to the end of the shoulder on both sides. Leave the armholes open, do not sew here. And then from the armholes all the way down to the end of the dress, you want to sew. Once you're done, you can also go ahead and hem the bottom of the dress, a nice clean finish. Alright guys, so I have gone ahead and basically sewn the dress together, meaning I've sewn the neck to the shoulders on both sides, left the armholes open, and sewn both side seams all the way down, and I also went ahead and put a hem in the bottom of my dress. So next I'm going to take the 2-inch wide strip and I'm going to fold it in half neatly and actually pin it around the neckline. You want to start in the back center of your neckline, so when you sew it closed, the seam is up the back of the neck and not the front. So I'm going to go ahead and pin this around my neckline and then go ahead and sew it on my machine. Alright, so this is the piece that we cut off earlier. So now for my sleeves, this is why it's very important for this to be a 4-way stretch, because this right here wouldn't be long enough for 2 sleeves that I really need this way, this direction. So because the fabric can stretch either direction, I'm actually opening it up and folding it over this way once, one more time. Because the fabric is stretchy, it is a little bit more easier to work. Alright guys, so because the sleeve is going to be partial fur and leopard, I need to see how much of each I'm going to need. If I start my sleeve here and measure down to my elbow, it's about 13 inches. And from my elbow to my wrist, it's about another 12 inches, guys. So you do need something with a long sleeve that you can use as a pattern. I took a jacket that I had and flipped it inside out, and you can see where the sleeve is attached and see the seams. So on your fabric, the end with the open side is towards me, and over here it's a complete fold. So the part that's nothing but on a fold, you want it to line up with the top of your sleeve. So I go ahead and transfer that on here, lay it out as flat as possible, and then from the top, I'm going to measure down 13 inches. And I'm always giving myself a little extra, and I stopped at 14. So I'm going to actually cut this off. Next, you want to go ahead and follow the other side of the sleeve, leaving a 1-inch seam allowance. I'm also going to now go back to that scrap I cut off and cut a band at the end. Okay. And then with the fur, you're going to follow the same idea that you did with the sleeve, but for the second half of the sleeve. So for my sleeve, it's actually in 3 pieces. I have the top portion of my sleeve, the foam, mink, or whatever, and then the wristband. For the top half, I'm going to take the 2 sides I want exposed, face them together, and then sew here. Once that's sewn together, I'm then going to take the wrist portion, fold in half, and then put the raw edges together and sew that attached to the sleeve as well. Once it's all one solid piece, you're then going to close the sleeve and sew it closed. Once that's done, you'll actually end up with your sleeve like this. It is sewn closed. Here is the wristband, the meat part, and the sleeve sewn together. So you're gonna go ahead and do that twice. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and finished both sleeves. I am now going to attach those sleeves to the dress. So to do that, you are going to take your dress and flip it inside out. It's only the easiest way. Then find your shoulder seam and the side seam. Just kind of just have them ready. Then take your sleeve and leave it the right way. Actually tuck it, pull it through the dress opening. Now the side seam, line it up with the seam under the arm of the sleeve. And go ahead and put a pin there. Alright, and then the middle of the top of the sleeve, you want to find it and then line it up with the shoulder seam of the dress and put a pin there as well. Then you just pin the rest of the fabric around each other, and then you'll go ahead and put that in the sewing machine as well.
Drum roll, please.
Alright, so if you would like to connect with me on my Instagram, go ahead and follow me at greenwear_designs. Again, it's at greenwear_designs. I would love for you to follow me and I'll follow back and we can connect there as well. Again, thank you for watching and bye.